If you're learning a foreign language, speaking out loud is hard, isn't it? It's one of the hardest aspects of language learning. If you're a student, speaking out loud can feel awkward. It can even feel embarrassing in front of other people. And also for lecturers and teachers, it's really frustrating that it's almost impossible to give everyone the one-on-one time and personalised feedback that they deserve in honing their oral skills. But what if I told you that with just one click, you could turn any article, any web page, even your own class notes into a private conversation partner, a partner that listens, that adapts to your language level, and that gives you instant and personalised feedback on your comprehension and on your language skills? What if you could do all this for free, from anywhere, on a laptop or on a mobile, with zero risk of embarrassment? Well, in this video, I want to show you a tool that I've made that holds a structured conversation on any article, any PDF or news web page that you give it, and then gives you targeted, language level appropriate speaking practice and tailored feedback, both on your language and on your content. To get going, you need to go to the custom GPT for the language you want to practice, and there are currently options that I've made for French, Spanish, German, and Italian, and all the links for those are in the description below. If you want more languages, let me know in the comments. Now, let me demonstrate how it works with the French variant. You don't need to install anything. You just go to the URL for your language. It works equally well on a browser and on a mobile, so you can practice conversation as you commute to work on public transport or in a free moment between classes. You do need a free ChatGPT account to use it. You just sign up with email. You don't need a credit card. You never need to pay a cent to use this. The first thing you do is you upload any article. It can be a PDF, it can be a Word document, it can be a web page you've saved, it can be an academic paper, a news story, even a novel, if you've got an electronic copy of it. This article has to be in your target language, so in this case, French. And the article will provide the core of your conversation. The GPT will be asking you questions about this article as you go through. If you prefer, you can copy or paste text from a web page or a document instead of uploading it. You can even upload lecture notes or course materials and have a conversation about those. If you're a lecturer, you can plug in a text that you're using in class to give students extra work on understanding the text, which is the way I'm using it at the moment. So I'm going to pop in the text that I'm using with my class. And once you've uploaded the text, you then need to just click on one of the starter questions here. And it will ask you to begin with a general question. What do you understand about this article? And at this point, you need to choose whether you want to continue in written form, in which case you just write your responses here, or whether you want to go into voice mode and have a spoken conversation. I'm going to try voice mode. Déjà, j'ai compris que l'article porte sur la question de la laïcité et considère deux opinions au sujet de ce thème.
Merci pour ta réponse. Je vais t'aider à formuler un peu plus clairement. Tu veux dire que l'article parle de la laïcité et présente différentes opinions à ce sujet, c'est bien ça? Voici ma première question pour approfondir un peu. Selon l'article, pourquoi Cécile Laborde critique-t-elle l'interprétation classique de la laïcité en France?
Once you begin the conversation, the GPT will ask you around 5 follow-up questions as part of the conversation, and it'll adapt its questions to your answers, both in terms of how much you understand of the article and your level of language proficiency as well. All the questions and answers remain entirely in the target language, and if you start speaking in English, it will politely ask you to revert to the other language. And after 5 exchanges, this is what you receive. There's a transcript of the whole conversation. And at the end, it gives you feedback on your understanding of the article, what you grasped well, what you missed. It explains important points that you didn't cover. And it also gives an evaluation of your language level with reference to the Common European Framework of Reference for languages as well. It gives you a breakdown of your strengths and also targeted and personalised suggestions for improvement in terms of your language. So if you're a student, this is a great individual, low-stress way of practicing your spoken language. You can do it as many times as you like, and each time you receive personalised feedback tailored to you, both in terms of your language level and your understanding of the text that you've uploaded. It's perfect for self-directed learners. It works well, I think, with flipped classrooms. And for lecturers, I think we can see this as a formative activity, preparing students perhaps for an oral test at the end of term or the end of semester. You could even have students submit the entire transcript of conversations as evidence of practice or of progress over time. They submit 1, 2, or 3 versions as the term progresses. It supports a wide range of text types and lengths. You could have conversations about whole novels or short stories if you wanted. It gives immediate feedback, which is so important, isn't it, in so many contexts in language learning. It gives you both feedback on how much you understand and how well you can express yourself. There's no scheduling, there's no waiting to receive feedback from a lecturer. And because it keeps a transcript of the entire conversation, whether spoken or written, you can review and track your progress. You can submit the transcript as part of a coursework portfolio, and you can use it for self-reflection and feedback as well. Look, all language learning is hard, isn't it? And speaking a language is particularly hard, especially when you're still learning the grammar, when you're still building up your vocabulary. And making mistakes is normal, but really difficult in front of other people. Well, this tool is a safe, supportive way to build up your confidence and build up your fluency in speaking a foreign language. It's not intended to replace face-to-face conversation or in-class practice. Its intention, and the way that I'm hoping to use it, is to support those things, to give students an extra way of developing and improving their language as they go. So here's my challenge. If you're a student, try it today. Give it a go. Give it your favourite article or maybe a text that's been intimidating you all semester in your language learning and see how it works for you. If you're a lecturer, set your students a real-world conversation task or give them a text that you're studying in the language unit you're teaching at the moment. Just see how it goes. See what feedback they give you. All the links you'll need are available in the description below. And remember, these tools are totally free. You can use them anywhere, at any time. And if you want even more languages, if you want new features, just let me know in the comments. My intention is to expand this to other languages over time. And my hope for the whole project is that it makes oral practice just that little bit easier. See you next time.